We're going to put out a brief video on stock market, Ford stock news today, and we've got a daily chart up here for you. This is our second video out today on Ford. Ford has put out some negative fundamental information about 45,000 vehicles that they can't get parts for. But the reason I'm posting this again today, Ford's down 10% on 109 million shares. Their normal volume per day is about 61 million shares, and it's about 1230. So 109 million shares already traded on Ford today and down 10%. So the reason I'm posting a second one of these today is to emphasize really interesting point about technical analysis. If you look at this stock from a technical analysis perspective, and I don't normally follow the fundamental information because I really don't care. When you do technical analysis and you use these simple moving averages, you can see the negativity in this stock before Ford ever announces the issues, and you can see that this stock failed to overcome the 200-day moving average. Blue is 200, red is 25, green is 5-day moving averages. We have 3 of them on here. But you could see all the way back here in the middle of August on the 16th, you could see that it failed its rally attempt. So the smart money, people who know what's going on, knew they gapped this stock from right here 15 all the way down to 15.20. So they it's a huge looking gap, but it's not that much money. But they gapped it down, it filled the gap, and then promptly sold off. So you can see we were below here back in end of August. We were below the 200-day, we were below the 20-day, and we were below the 5-day. So this stock was a bear market stock weeks before this bad news came out. And that's because the smart money understands what's going on here. So I'm not saying they have inside information. I'm just saying there's a lot of people in the automotive industry and they know what's going on with the supply chain. So I'm not in any way suggesting anything untoward. I'm just suggesting when you look at the technical analysis, you don't really have to rely on the fundamental analysis so much. It's always, if you're trading actively, you should keep your head into everything. But to do an analysis, the technical analysis told us that this stock was very weak. It couldn't violate the 200-day. It was distributing. You can see higher highs, lower lows. The stock's clearly distributing for the past 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then you get this big sell-off. So none of this should have been a big surprise if you're familiar with technical analysis. Ford's a great company. They're going to get their supply chain issues fixed. There's no problem, and a lot of it's industry. But it's all irrelevant from the standpoint of this stock price. The stock's in a bear market. It's below its moving averages. The probabilities are it's going to go down. A certainty, no, but the probabilities are it's going to go down. And it's always a reasonable number to look at this and say, hey, we could do a 50% retracement. So we were down at 1092. We went up to 16, split the difference and call it $3.25. So, there you are. It doesn't take a genius. So we're actually below 50% now, I think. So that's pretty much what's going on with this stock today. What do I think again is going to happen to this stock? I think that realistically, the stock's in a bear market. We could easily get down into the 12s. I believe my earlier video I said 1250. I still stick with that. I don't see anything unusual about getting to 1250, and then that's only that's a buck down from where we are roughly, and then you'd have to take a look at it from there and see if it caught some support. This stock doesn't really have any tremendous support. Sometimes these previous tops right here will become support, but it's broken through that. So you've got this one right here. I'm pointing to this one right here on June 28th. This June 28th high was 1244, and sometimes you can catch support off that. So that's my next logical target is $12.50 for this stock to catch some support, and you have to go from there. Realistically, the way Ford's been trading on the downside, you could get there by the end of this week if you're going to get that kind of sell-off, but you'd have to wait and see what happens today. Again, tremendous volume on Ford today, 110 million shares. We don't have anything algorithmically for Ford today. It's showing zeros down here. Ford's all zeros, which means there's no buy price for our normal 190 algorithmic stocks that come out every day, Monday through Friday. Again, the 1, 5, and 20-day holding periods. We're showing no buys on there. There's a lot of zeros today with the bearish sentiment on the market. We did have a short signal for Ford down here on our proprietary, it's beta, it's not out yet, but we show it to YouTubers as a bonus. 30-day moving average system, which is a very sophisticated system. It's not straight moving averages. Showed short at 1496. and Ford did not trade that high today, so you couldn't have got in at 14.96 today, but it did have a short position on it on our trend following system. This particular system shows buys, flats, and shorts for the stocks we follow. We follow about 10 or 11 stocks on this. So that's where we are today. If you want to get these prices every day before 7 a.m. Monday through Friday, absolutely no cost and no credit card required, you can do that at rbamresearch.com. There's a link in the description below. And again, we cover 190 stocks, the major forex pairs, BTC crypto, the most liquid futures. If you have desire, please click the like button on this video. Please subscribe if you want to get some more. Leave us a comment in the comment section if you have something you want to say, and especially concerning our moving averages. And keep in mind that everything you see or hear on here, including my opinion and our entry prices, is for entertainment purposes only. You can only use them for entertainment, nothing else. You should do your own analysis, and you definitely trade at your own risk.